VOICE22, Washington, D.C. And now we're sitting down and I get to learn about you and Instreamatic. Maybe we could start, not everybody knows what Instreamatic is doing and not everybody knows who you are. Could you give a little background on yourself and what brought you to found this company?
Sure. And first of all, I'm excited to be here.
We're excited to have you.
VOICE22. This is a great event. I'm Stas Tushinskiy. I'm CEO and one of the co-founders at Instreamatic, and we are an AI marketing company.
Yes.
We first applied our AI technology to voice-enable audio advertising. So users could have a dialogue by voice at scale instead of passively listening to a monologue when they hear an ad.
Right.
So let me give you an example. So imagine you're listening to your favorite music app, free version, and then you hear something like this. Hey, this is your favorite coffee shop. How would you like to skip the line in the morning and get a hot cup of coffee waiting for you?
Yeah.
You can respond right away and say, I'd love it.
Yeah.
All right, all you need to do is just get our app. Or you can say, no, I don't drink coffee, go away.
Right.
Right? Sorry about that, we'll try harder next time. And we've had successful partnerships with companies like Pandora, other media companies, as well as with many brands. And as we've traveled our path, our customers on the brand side started asking us to do more with our technology because CMOs cannot afford not to know what consumers think about their products, their brands, and their competition.
Right.
And they loved the insights they were getting from voice ads, but they wanted to apply our AI technology to a broader range of communication channels.
Right.
So they could get actionable insights into the marketplace.
Yes.
And so now we're expanding our offering with the product called Market Instinct.
Okay.
Effectively, it replaces traditional, expensive one-time market research projects with automated real-time market intelligence.
Right. And how many co-founders are there? And was this ultimately your idea or did you jump into a team and say, yeah, I'll run it for, I mean, give me some idea. How did this start and is what you said you've kind of made a pivot more toward this direction. So kind of give me some beginnings of the company.
Right, so I have two more co-founders.
Great.
And our experience comes from the music streaming industry.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, so we know the challenges that the industry had back then and still has. And the biggest challenge is how do you become profitable?
Right.
And that's why, except for Spotify, I think all the other music streaming platforms, became part of a bigger ecosystem.
Yes, they did.
Because it's so hard to become profitable. And one of the reasons is traditional audio advertising, they have challenges with measurability because it's hard to place clicks on audio, right?
Right.
And that means it's a bit challenging to compete with video and social media advertising.
Yes, it is. And so as things have developed with your product and your platform, are you bringing on new clients? I mean, you're here at the event, so I'm assuming you want people to know about the company and know what the offering is. So what type of corporation should consider using your product?
Well, first of all, we have a really exciting announcement that we kept in secret right until today, and we're doing a session with the company called Cerence.
Yeah, of course. I know Cerence.
Yeah, they're the leading.
They came out of Nuance and have had a wildly successful experience with all they've done for automotive.
Exactly. So they're the leader in speech technology for automotive companies.
Right.
And what we're going to reveal today is the project that will bring voice advertising, interactive voice advertising to cars.
Wow. So what does interactive voice advertising look in a vehicle that you'll bring to market that doesn't currently exist? So help us understand, like today it's like this.
Yeah.
And once we finish our deployment with Cerence, it'll be like this.
Yeah. So today, what you're hearing is traditional one-way linear audio advertising.
Yep.
Either through terrestrial radio or through your favorite streaming music app.
Yes.
Or podcasting.
Right.
And what we're gonna do is we're gonna allow you to have a conversation with the brand when you hear an ad. So you can say, not interested, go away, or you can say, give me that promo code, or where's the nearest, I don't know, Starbucks, McDonald's, whatever, and is there a special offer today?
So has there been like a proof of concept that's been rolled out?
We're working on it.
Okay.
We're just revealing the project, and then next year we'll do all the case studies.
Is the goal for Cerence to roll this out across their whole suite of customers, or will you focus on like one auto manufacturer at a time?
The latter.
Okay, one auto
Yeah.
manufacturer at a
We
time.
want to make sure that this is a tremendous success.
Okay,
That's why we'd rather take it slow and not
Yes.
rush into things.
right. Tell me about the team that kind of developed this. You have a team in Palo Alto, and I know you're now in sunny Florida. So, in terms of the team that's developed this, is this really a heavy load engineering what you've built, or were you able to bring like Sarence in as like a strategic partner and they can kind of help with that? Is that the approach? But I'm an entrepreneur, so I'm always wondering like how'd you make it happen?
Sure. So part of the technology is, as you call it, heavy load and
Right.
proprietary. We now have 7 patents,
Oh wow,
but at the same time,
it's a big accomplishment. Congratulations.
thank you. Unfortunately, patents don't generate revenue.
Yeah, but they still protect you and allow you to do what you want to do.
Yeah, that's
And they
true.
also set the tone that you're the forerunner that had the idea, that made the declaration, this is the future.
Yeah.
So there is some value to it.
Definitely some value. And at the same time, we stand for open marketplace, and we want to work with all the partners out there. We don't want to boil the ocean, and we want to focus on what we do best, which is, in the case of advertising, actually making them smart and interactive. And in the case of our second product, Market Instinct, so we can make market research easy, digestible, so you can spend 3 minutes on the report
Okay.
and understand what you should do as a manager. So we're really focused on that. And everything else, we prefer to work with partners. on
Okay.
that.
Okay. Being here, what would be and folks that are watching us, later, what would be a primary type of person that should reach out to you to investigate what Instreamatic can do for them? Like, what type of folks do you want to hear from, either for clients or strategic partnerships or anything in mind?
Yeah, so we focus on CMOs and marketing departments, and we have 2 offerings for them.
Yes.
One is on the audio advertising side, and another one on market research side.
Okay, got it.
So, yeah.
So tell me about the market research side, because you explained a bit about audio advertising. So what do you bring to a CMO at a corporation for market research? And is there a certain size corporation that would qualify? Like, would a startup come to you, or this is really built for the Global 2000, the world's largest companies in the world?
It's built for mid-market and
Mid-market.
and larger.
Okay.
So what we are solving with Market Instinct is we try to answer the question, what drove the changes in my numbers? So for example, if you're a CMO and you're tracking NPS score, or you are like, having some, whatever level of analytics you have, you're watching some numbers or some metrics changing.
Yes.
But you don't have the answers why they changed and how can I gain a competitive advantage in the marketplace.
Right.
And typically what you do is you hire a marketing agency that does this expensive 6 months market research project. They deliver you a deck, then that's it. And then after that, you don't know if anything changes again. And so what we do is we take all the data we can get, mostly relying on publicly available data, unstructured, freeform, however people want to express themselves when they talk about the company, the competition, the brand, the products, or the market trends.
Yes.
We take it all in, analyze it, and then deliver correlations and insights. So it's instead of just saying like, okay, you have 30% negative sentiment and your NPS is 7 out of 10,
Yes.
which isn't actionable if you think about it. It's curious,
Right.
but it's not actionable. Instead of that, we can say, well, 62% of your unhappy customers are typically served on Wednesday evenings, so you should consider checking who's working that schedule.
Yes. Yeah, that's very, well, I'm glad I asked that question, because that gives a lot more clarity. Well, before we wrap up, maybe you could tell me, what is the benefit of an event like this? You have so much to do, and there's so many different things pulling for your attention. Why come to VOICE22? Why support and be a part of the event? What is the benefit of gathering community together? I'd love to hear your thoughts on that.
Well, Voice Summit was always at the forefront of the user experience innovation when it comes to the user angle and the conversational angle of it. And so we really enjoy being part of that community.
Right.
Learning just what the other companies are doing and meeting with potential clients, because they generate the demand. There is no demand, it doesn't matter what you do and how many
That's
patterns you have, right?
That's right.
So you really want to know who's looking for what and what value you can bring to the table.
Yeah.
And Voice is the place to learn that.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, thank you so much for
Thank you.
jumping in and joining me. I really appreciate it.
Pleasure.
For anybody that's watching this, thank you for your attention. My name is Ian Utile. I'm the CEO at Attention Live, and I look forward to bringing you more of these fireside chats here at VOICE22 in Washington, D.C. Have a very happy day.